on to the NDP. They made a massive announcement yesterday, and Y Media was there to cover it. We essentially covered this big announcement on the 407, allowing trucks to essentially be able to go on the 407 without having to pay the toll. This is quite significant as it would remove the trucks off regional roads. Like, if you can imagine, the trucks who have to take these regional roads or the 401 or the 400 series highways and put them on the 407. As you can see in the image there, that's Sarah Singh. She's the deputy leader of the NDP. The 5 candidates in Brampton were on site. Y Media was there taking their announcement and their coverage on what this big announcement means for the trucking industry and essentially for drivers like you and I who who take the 400 series or regional roads and essentially would take the trucks off, which is a safety issue as well. Well, here's their announcement. Their announcement is that, as you know, the 407 runs east and west from Burlington, Ontario to Clarington, Ontario. So it's a massive stretch connecting to all the other 400 series highways. And essentially what they talked about is that in 2021, the 407 actually had a fine to pay because it failed to meet its minimum standard of traffic for 2 years, given the pandemic, and to get to the pre-pandemic level. And that fine was anywhere from $1 billion to about $2 billion, which the PC government, led by Doug Ford, forgave that penalty. Well, the NDP are saying that had PCs not forgiven that penalty and were able to collect on the $1 billion that the 407 owed as a penalty for not reaching its traffic goals, well, that would have funded this initiative, which would allow trucks to be able to go on the 407 without tolls. Why is that important? Well, trucking is, it's a big country. How do we transport goods from East Canada to Western Canada? Well, it's through trucks. We have the Canadian Railway and we have trucking. That's essentially what we do. And why is it important to make sure that the trucking industry has affordable auto insurance, be able to get on proper highways to transport goods, and when it comes to gas, the price of gas, all of that contributes to the price us, the consumers, pay for goods when transportation costs go down. So this is a significant announcement when it comes to the NDP saying that they're going to reduce auto insurance by 40% if they're elected on June 2nd. And on top of that, now when it comes to the trucking industry, the 407, which is a safer bet. And if you've taken the 407 anytime lately, you'll see that it's really not that crowded, and it would make a big impact. So how are they going to pay for it? Well, they're going to pay for it. They're saying that if they form government come June 2nd, they're going to want to take back that $1 billion. They're saying that's anywhere from $1 billion and $2 billion that the 407 owes the government, and they're going to use that, and they're saying that money is going to actually pay for about 10 years of the trucking industry, truckers, to be able to get on the 407 without paying. The estimated trip for a highway from 427 to QEW on the 407 costs $60 for heavy single-use trucks, and this is according to the NDP, and $90 for a heavy multi-unit truck, they say. So they're saying that $60 to $90 is going to be free of cost for the for the truckers. And essentially, they're saying that this clawback of the fine that's owed will cover 10 years of that payment. And according to Transport Action Ontario, which actually came up with this idea to begin with, they said that when moving the trucks to 407 will essentially be free of cost for a 30-year period. It will cost the government $4 billion. You decide if you think that's a good idea. Engage with us on Y Media on Facebook or YouTube, or give us a call at 416-475-5000. We'd love to hear from you.